Yo, what's up? You used to be overweight. How'd you lose that weight?
You wanna know how I lost the weight?
Yeah. Okay. How about I do this? How about I give you the 3 best ways you can lose weight?
Make it feel pretty effortless too.
I would love that.
Well, make sure to watch the whole video. If you clicked on this video, you likely want to know how I went from being fat to fit. Maybe you're looking to lose fat, maybe you're looking to lose weight, maybe you're looking to build some muscle. But from this video, you're gonna learn the 3 best tips on how to go from fat to fit and really make it feel almost effortless. That's not a joke. This is exactly what I did when I was on my fat to fit journey, and I'm gonna tell that to you. So stick around and make sure to listen to all 3. So firstly, when it comes to going from fat to fit, the number 1 thing you can do is not focus on losing fat. I made a video about this earlier, but the best thing you can do is actually not even focus about losing fat. The best thing you can do is just focus on getting started on whatever fitness journey you're doing. Whether you're going into running, whether you're going into weight training, which is the way I would go, or you're doing whatever the hell you want to do. Focus on that. Do not focus on burning calories and focus on losing fat. Reason being is exercise sucks for those things. It does not burn that many calories in comparison to how quickly you can eat those calories, and that also makes you have a bad relationship with exercise. Exercise is not meant to be something you have a bad relationship with. The only reason we perform exercise now is because we don't do it in our daily modern lives anymore like we used to back in the day. So it's not that it's a requirement, but it basically should be a requirement. Because of how inactive our lives are, that's why we do exercise. It should be something that's a stress relief, something that you look forward to. It's something that makes you feel better. So if you're doing a type of exercise that you don't like, make sure to at least give it a month. And if you still don't like it, find something else. Number 2, do not think about how you can cut foods out. Think about how you can add foods in. What I mean by that is when people tend to want to lose fat, the first thing they do is cut out a bunch of food. And now think about what I just said. A lot of people want to lose fat. A lot of people fail when it comes to losing fat. One of the main reasons is because of this kind of mindset around it. Rather than thinking all the healthier, more, nutritious things they can add into their diet, they just think about all the shit that they can cut out. That makes you have a restriction type of mind, one that is not going to work for long-term fat loss. When I first started, all I did was add in more healthier foods in place of my more unhealthy foods that I would eat all the time. So rather than eating freaking toaster strudels and Pop-Tarts every morning for breakfast, I would make myself some eggs and toast. And then I found new recipes and stuff that I liked, like eggs, oatmeal, Greek yogurt, and things like that. And I ended up actually enjoying that a lot more. 1, I'm more full. 2, I don't crave those foods anymore. And 3, it helped me build muscle because I'm actually getting good nutrients. So if you think about all the benefits you'll get from adding healthier food choices in, it's much more beneficial than just thinking about cutting foods out. You can still have those foods if you choose to. Just don't make them the sole main focus on your whole entire nutrition or diet plan. Have your snacks as you want them, because that one snack is not going to cause you to gain weight. It's going to be the overall calories you're having in a day. But if you're just getting started, I wouldn't even worry about calories. Just get started with adding healthier food in, not cutting junk food out. Lastly, weight training. So if you want to go fat to fit, cardio is not going to be your friend. At least it's not going to be the main focus of your workout or training routine. Reason being is cardio is great for burning calories. It's not great for building muscle, and it's not very sustainable, especially at the rates most people do them. People tend to, when they want to lose weight, strap on some running shoes and go for like 6-mile run. And while you can do that, you're eventually going to get to a point where you start to lose so much body fat and also lose muscle. Your metabolism is going to shrink down because your body is going to be more efficient. Now it's going to require you less calories to just function, and you're going to have to continue that running to keep up that calorie burn. So say right now you eat 2,000 calories, you start going on runs and burning an extra 500 calories a day. You're in a 500 calorie deficit. Over time, you're going to start losing body fat and muscle because cardio is not building muscle. At least it's not building a good amount of muscle. That in turn lowers your metabolism. So now you need only 1,800 calories to function. So now you need to keep doing more and more cardio just to keep yourself at that same level. You're just a smaller version of what you were before. You're not a more fit version, at least not muscularly or physique-wise. You might be slightly cardiovascular. So that's why weight training is better. So say you burn 2,000 calories a day and you decide to pick up weight training. Well, with weight training, you might only burn 200 calories in an hour session. Doesn't seem like a lot, but you're also going to be building muscle. Over time, especially as you're consistent with it, that muscle will actually boost your metabolism. So now you're gonna need 2,500 or 2,300 calories a day. So now you can eat more, you're still losing fat, and you're also building muscle. So you're gonna look drastically different. And then if you want to, do some cardio on the side. That's why building your metabolism first with muscle and weight training is important, rather than just jumping into a calorie deficit and doing a ton of cardio. Cardio can tear you down if you don't do it correctly. So weight train, how many times? 2 to 3 times a week is really all you need, but most people will do more. If you're gonna do more, just be careful with your intensity, especially if you're a beginner. You're probably gonna overdo it, and while you still will see gains, you just don't need to be that hard. If you're just getting started, I think 2 to 3 times is great. Even if you're intermediate, 2 to 3 times full body sessions are excellent. As you start to get more advanced, add more sessions so you can add more volume and continue building more muscle as the gains start to become more and more difficult. Those are the 3 best tips when it comes to going from fat. It's very simple, very put out there, very general. Obviously, people are gonna have individual variances and it's gonna be a little bit more difficult depending on the person and also where you're starting at. So take everything I said with a grain of salt, but these are the 3 best tips when it comes from going from fat to fit. If you'd like some support and you'd like some real guidance and coaching, feel free to click the link in my bio and I'd love to help you out if you need any support, or you can always message me on Instagram, you can message me on YouTube, you can message me on Facebook, or even on TikTok, and I'd love to help you guys with some support. But if you need to, click the link in my bio to get a list of some of the best foods that you can add into your diet. Remember, you're not cutting stuff out. That way you can start building muscle and losing fat. So I hope you guys like the straightforward videos. Not looking to waste anyone's time, hoping to hold this under 10 minutes so you guys can start losing fat and building muscle and keeping the weight off for good. If you guys like this, make sure to click subscribe and you will be seeing more videos from me.